Y'all can see I still got my robe on because I am like really not looking forward to this unlovely Monday. So the kids are not ready for school either, but we have got to do it. So my son's gonna go with his uncle today, my brother, to go play some basketball. Hopefully, you know, the turnout is good as far as the weather. And I'm on my way back home to get back online by 7:30 because I have a social group that happens. It's not really a group. It's more like just like one student. In another video I did on Friday, I was at the building and was, you know, gathering up material to, you know, get him in the, to get him ready for, you know, learning how to be in the yellow zone. Okay, so all the zones are not bad. I said this in the other video as well. Zones are not bad. So in the yellow zone, it's just basically like, okay, you're starting to kind of get yourself out of you know, the whack of the green zone, and it just means that, you know, you can be getting frustrated, you can be you know, acting silly, or you can be acting, you know, you can be very wiggly, or turn my signal on, or you guys, you know, yellow is also like worried, if you worry a lot. And so we basically this morning are I'm just gonna start off by, you know, talking to him about ways that, you know, what the yellow zone is. That way he knows what it is, and then as time goes on until the end of the year, with me being virtual, I will then, you know, we'll go over strategies, toolboxes, you know, what we can have in our toolbox to get us out of yellow, you know, ways that we can, you know, calm down from yellow. So like, I'm going to eventually be able to teach him the strategies that we use. So like blowing out the flowers, blowing out the candles, and so eventually I want to try to get him successful before the end of the year for that. Other than that, that's how my morning is going to start. Then I eventually join off into into a third grader's morning meeting, which is just me sitting and overwatching and, you know, taking notes and collecting data to see, you know, if he's participating, if he's engaged, you know, and if he's present. And if there's other notes that need to be written down, I do. And then, you know, eventually lunchtime comes. Hooray, hooray. And, you know, so there's an hour for lunch, and then we typically are back online for about 2 hours. They tried to keep the schedule aligned virtually with the schedule that's for in person. So the kids at the school get out at like 2, and we get out at, we're done by like 2:10. So it's all the same, you know. I'm glad that they try to keep it all the same and to coordinating with each other, because some of the teachers that are still teaching virtually are helping out in the classroom at the school too. So I have about 12 minutes to get home and get online. And then of course, a good story to tell. The other day, I was talking to the little kid in our social group, and basically, we got to talking, and he was just saying, expressing his feelings that he didn't really like math and he didn't really like something else. And I said, that's okay, buddy, because eventually these classes help us to get prepared for the future. And somehow we got on the topic of how he didn't really want to do something. And his mom walked in and said something along the lines of like, are we really starting that today? And so he had said something like he didn't like to do a bunch of schoolwork. And I was like, okay, hey, let me tell you a story about what I do. So I had explained to him that, I don't like, doing too much schoolwork either. I said, I'm in classes after school, so I'm online with you guys all day teaching and helping you, and then I turn around and I am in school too. So guys, yep, I'm almost home. It's almost time to get online. So thanks for watching. Oh, guys, it is 10 o'clock, like almost 10:30, and I'm like so ready for lunch. I'm hungry. So right now I am just still designing this Google Slides with material that we can go over for the zones of regulation, and hopping in and out of meetings. So my eyes are like this. And then of course I have to do some chapter reading this afternoon for school. So the learning does not stop here. Definitely want to try to get some craft videos in today. My movie Monday. And probably a face mask. I haven't done that in a couple of days. Y'all, I have never been so hungry in my life. I made this TV dinner, Smart one, Smart Choice. Little noodles with the sauce and the cheese. That's about it. What a day, what a day, what a day. It's like my hate when the kids don't show up online and you're supposed to be there to like watch them or look for them, or if a kid like just runs off. So basically you're left to finish hearing the rest of the teacher's message. So I have about 8 minutes before I have to get back online to do independent work one-on-one with another student. So I'm going to check into my schoolwork, figure out what I can do after school.